They really claim to be wanting exactly the same thing. They claim to want to protect England for the English. They want to protect, their history, their heritage, and their culture. And I can understand why they want to do that, but what I don't understand is why they can't put their differences aside. So we're here at the Peace Wall between the Lower Falls Road, the Clonard area, which is in there. Now the people on that side of the Peace Wall, over that fence, well, they want to be aligned with Ireland. They say they want a united Ireland. And on this side of the divide, just up this street and beyond, is the Shankill Road in Belfast, and they see themselves as British, and what they want to do is they want to remain part of the United Kingdom. And really this division realistically is about land, about ownership of the land, whether Ireland owns the land or whether Britain, the United Kingdom, actually owns the land. And well, this is what this divide's about. But this week, I suppose for the past few weeks in England, what we've been noticing is that there's a building divide between English people who, they really claim to be wanting exactly the same thing. They claim to want to protect England for the English. They want to protect their history, their heritage, and their culture. And I can understand why they want to do that, but what I don't understand is why they can't put their differences aside and they can't work together, when it comes to voting. We've seen a by-election there just a few days ago in Denton. And well, we've seen various parties that stood in that election, and whenever we look at the statistics of the political parties that actually stood, well, it seems that a conglomerate of newcomers, of people who don't see themselves as English, well, it seems as if that they have performed the age-old act of entryism into the Green Party. And what they did was that they romped home in that by-election. Now, then we have the Reform Party of Nigel Farage, which everyone is saying that, well, Nigel could be the next Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. But, if that by-election is anything to go by, well, I would say that people need to really think again. The Labour Party and the Conservative Party, well, they got a fair kicking in that by-election. Then we have down the scale, we had the new project of Ben Habib, the Advanced UK political party, and they didn't really achieve any votes at all. Too many political parties in England, all claiming to be fighting for the same thing, but everyone with differences on how to achieve what it is that they say that they want. A divide wall. There's a division in the hearts and minds of people, English people, right across England at the minute. And they're all really, they're all wanting to have a political party. They're all wanting to gain power. But we have the Conservative Party, we have the Reform Party, we have the Advance Party of Ben Habib, and then we have Rupert Lowe's new Restore Party. And, when it comes to a time of general election, if these people don't get their acts together and don't begin to work together for the benefit of everyone, well, what's going to happen is that their vote will be so very far divided, just like this place here in Belfast, so very far divided that just like in Denton a few days ago, that no one actually triumphs. So my hope would be that these political parties, these egos at the tops of some of these political parties, well, they would understand after what happened in Denton that they really do need to come together. You know, could it be like what has to happen in certain areas in Northern Ireland? Could it be that what they do is that they even do some electoral pacts? You know, you stand here, someone else will stand somewhere else, someone else will stand somewhere else, and all these political parties maybe get their opportunity to stand someone. And then when they get to the Westminster, what they can do is that they can work together, and they can work together tactically as a voting bloc. You know, what's known in Northern Ireland as an agreed candidate, an agreed unionist candidate in Northern Ireland, well, if these political parties, if these egos can't actually work together for the benefit of the people of England, you know, is this the answer? Is the answer to get agreed, shared candidates, and it means to say that everyone from particular areas can vote for the agreed candidate. So I just wanted to come today to show you what real division looks like. Real division here in Belfast. There are several of these what's known as peace walls that had to be put up to keep people apart who wanted to kill each other. Now there's another divide also in England, and that's the divide between you know, the English people, the newcomers, you know, the people that would follow you know, Islam. Now some people say that not every you know, person who follows Islam is an Islamist, you know, an extreme Islamist, should I say. You know, not every person is that type of person, but however, you know, it is a huge divide, and if something doesn't happen in England, well, we do have extremes, you know, attached to extreme Islam, as they call it. We do have those extremes in England, which could take things to another level. We've seen what has happened in their own countries whenever that there is, you know, division, whenever that there is political aspiration. We've seen what these people are capable of, and well, let's just hope that this doesn't happen in England. Let's just hope that well, areas won't end up divided. They are divided by demographic as it stands, but let's just hope it doesn't get to the point whereby the people end up killing each other, and we have another Northern Ireland on our hands. Truth podcast between the falls, the lower falls, and the Shankill Road, really talking about what it is that division actually looks like.
Hear the voices of the brave who never cease to strive. From the anthems in our hearts to the flags that fly so high, we stand for truth, we stand for light. Beneath this Union sky, this Union sky, truth will set you free.